Hello, dear Aquarius. This is going to be your reading for your current situation, mainly what the universe has in store for you, the hidden message from the universe, and as well what you should know at this time, what is very important for you to concentrate on. I'm using the universe answer deck as a first card. So we will receive the first message from the universe, which is going to be our guidance for today's reading. So let's begin. The first card out, it's a week. So within a week you will receive a message. Within a week you will get your answer. Within a week you might, for some of you I can hear that, within a week you might travel, or you might get much better. If you are battling, I'm not a doctor, but I just intuitively got the message that some of you are battling currently with perhaps a cold, flu, or it's, if you're northern atmosphere, it's definitely a winter here. So perhaps you are battling a cold, fever, or anything, or recovery. If you have done any surgery, it says within a week you should feel better, or within a week you should finalize something or receive a certain message or the guidance that you're waiting for. So the next week is going to be very important for you. It's just 1 week, and definitely should start from the day when you see this video or from the time you receive this message. I will pull out another card, additional card, also for the guidance from the universe. It's from another deck. The card is already out. Give me a second. It flew out and it says soon. Okay, so a week and soon, definitely a week. Time wise, it's quite, I would say, early or soon, and this is just another confirmation. It says the same, basically, sooner than you expected, or very soon. You, as I said, you will get some clarification, or you will receive something that you perhaps you were waiting for, or you were not waiting for, but it will come as a surprise. We will clarify with the tarot to see what is this energy, what is it so important, and what you can expect within a week or very soon. I will pull out 3 cards from the tarot and we will see if we can receive additional message or additional clarification. So the first card out is Queen of Wands, the second card is Five of Swords, and the third card is Three of Pentacles. Okay, so we have some air energy here, we have some fire energy as well. You might be dealing with a fire sign, air sign, but irrelevant of the sign, is just the energy that I'm reading. The Queen of Wands is a very, in this deck, a very, very powerful card. Queen of Wands is a very determined, passionate, ambitious energy. Maybe you're dealing with Aries or you have Aries in your chart. But in this deck, the Queen of Wands kind of reminds me this lady with the black cat. If you have familiar with the black cat energy, so the black cat energy is a very feisty energy, fiery energy, determined, very controversial, also a very energetic. It's a kind of person who walks into the room and where the head turns, this kind of person with a very magnetic aura. And in this deck, it reminds me that this cat is basically represented by this lady, and this lady is represented by this cat. So even though there are two beings on this card, for me it reminds me as a black cat energy. So Queen of Wands, something that you are definitely determined to achieve, something that you are focused on, something that you might perhaps are very passionate about. We'll see what is it. We have Five of Swords as well, the energy of conflict, the energy of perhaps certain I would say communication problems or conflict in communication. And the third card is Three of Pentacles, which can be also work related. Okay, so if you're expecting something to be finalized soon, or to expect to get an answer for an interview, a job, or some exam that you recently undertake, or perhaps a project that you were trying to complete, it says that very soon, and perhaps even within a week, you should clarify, or you should receive an answer. However, there is a bit of Five of Swords, the conflicting energy here, that perhaps your message, or that what you wish to receive, or what you're waiting for, which should be realized very soon, within a week or very soon, is going to be presented to you in I would say misunderstanding or confused way. So if you receive anything, perhaps you are waiting for something, or perhaps you are, whether it's a phone call from your person or from your past person, or try not to get into fast to jump into a conclusion. Try to listen the way you will receive the message. Try to listen or read if you receive some sort of offer, a contract, before you speak out. Just try to pause for a bit and go through all the terms and conditions, go through the contract. If it's a voice message, listen carefully. If it's a text message, read it a few times again before you jump into conclusion what it's supposed to mean. This is a very intuitive message which I receive a download right now, but it's highly, I am highly intuitive, so usually my readings are intuitively as well, not just from the card. The cards are of course helping me, but I am receiving this strong message that you should, before you jump into a conclusion, just reconsider what it has been delivered to you. So whether it's from your work perspective, whatever it is from your studies perspective, your specific person, anything that you will receive very soon or within next week, try to reconsider the offer, reconsider the conversation, what it has been said to you. Try to have an open mind to understand the message and receive the message, very realistically, instead of being very judgmental and jump into conclusion. Okay, because it can happen that the message you will receive is going to be brought to your attention. It brought to your attention a very good way. However, due to more like impulsive reaction, you might misunderstanding, which might have a consequences that of course you would not like. So a very, very specific message for you, Aquarius, but for sure it will perhaps resonate it with you, or come back to the reading within a week or very soon and tell me if it has been if it resonated with you in this matter. Okay. Also, if you are meeting, for some of you, you might just be dealing with a person to whom you are very physically attracted to, or you might have a kind of short romance, or you started a romance and it's in a workplace as well. Be careful of the gossips, because the people have started noticing or start talking about it, and you might get into verbal conflict, or debate or conversation, however you take it, with your colleagues, which can turn into a big mess. So if you are dealing with someone in your workplace with whom you had more kind of short romance, or you just started romance, perhaps it can be someone who is above in position, a manager, your boss, just be careful that you don't break any kind of rules, or that you are very private, secretive, because this, it shows me that you might just be dealing, even if it's not workplace, you might be dealing with a person with whom you're supposed to, at least for now, keep this relationship, or this energy exchange more in a private way. Okay. Why I think it can just raise a lot of eyebrows if it's just right and then left out in the open for public to know or to see. So in this time would be better if you could just keep it more in a quiet and a private way until you see where does it go, and if it's long lasting or so, or at least until you resolve your current situation at work, if it's work related. Wow, there has been a really, really specific message. For your reading, Aquarius, I will pull the last card for today. It's also the message from the universe. It's a new deck. So let's see what the universe has in store for you as a final message. So it says fear. Okay. So as I said, perhaps the this romance that you enter into might giving you a bit of fear. You might feeling scared. What will people say, or what, even perhaps your society, friends, your surrounding, what will they say if they find out? What will they think about this person? Some of you might perhaps scared, just for maybe one or two of you, think this might be related to the third party situation, and you're scared that it might, the third party might find out. Again, no judgments here, just reading the energies. But there is definitely related to the fear, as much as you are trying to um, be focused and realistic. I think your judgment is not very clear this time, because it's kind of supported by the fear. So advice for you will be in this spread and in this reading for you, Aquarius, that just try to keep things for now private. Try not to talk too much about it, what has been going on with you. Try to think a bit how the situation is benefiting you, and if you will receive any message very soon, any offer or anything, not get scared, do not panic, okay? Do not overreact, but just try to read it again. If it's a contract, if it's a message, if it's a voice note, or if it's a phone call, try to talk in a polite manner. Try to understand what the other person is saying before you jump into a conclusion, or perhaps before you get scared of their words or their message, which will be sent to you across. Okay, so this is your reading for today, Aquarius. It was a very specific reading. Do let me know if it resonated with you. With that being said, I will talk to you very soon with your next reading. Take care and God bless.